Hello, Libra. Welcome to your daily reading. If you are new here, I'm Audrey, and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get right into this reading. Let's see what's coming true for you, Libra. Please only take what resonates, Libra does not. If you find something here that resonates, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. What is coming out for my lovely Libras? Also, Libra, if you're interested in your 12-card personal for only $35, you have an option to have a general reading, or you can ask 6 questions that you need guidance on. The last day to book that reading is today, so make sure you check the description bar down below. I have to get ready. I have to move on and get ready for the full moon. So today is the absolutely last day that I will be accepting any of those 12 card readings. So if you're interested in it, make sure you check the description bar down below and you book with me today. Okay? Let's get it. Let's see what's coming through for you. Ooh. Somebody was strong, courageous, your bravery. So Spirit is highlighting something on your bravery. Okay, it was, for some of you guys, it took courage and bravery in order for you to forgive a person. Forgiveness. You forgave somebody out of your strength. Okay, and this is going to lead to a nice winning situation because you had the power to forgive somebody. Not the power, the strength, the bravery, the courage. It's so crazy because that's the opposite that people look at forgiveness. People kind of champion being petty and being mad for long, which I don't never understand. Like all the memes I be seeing about being petty and being, that's just too much energy. Too much energy. And it's not a flex to me. So we live in a day and age where holding on grudges and being petty and doing, on getting back and clapping back, that's a flex. But what's the real flex is actually being able to dig down into some real strength and actually forgive. Because you holding on to all that madness, the person who did it probably ain't even mad no more. They probably ain't even think about you no more. And you holding on to all that madness, stress, which actually affects you. Stress is the number one killer. So anything that's going to make you live longer, right? Anything that's going to increase your health, anything that promotes longevity, and that is forgiveness. But it takes some type of bravery. So congratulations to you guys who have forgave someone. You've always been this brave in the past. You've always been this brave. You always were... You've always would have, chosen the most courageous thing to do, and that is forgiveness, especially in this day and age where everyone wants to be bitter. Or not everyone wants to be bitter, but that's just, bitterness is just bliss right now. Like everybody wants to be mad and upset and on get back, and it's going to take, like, you're forgiving, you're releasing that energy. You know the secret to, like, life. You found the elixir to life. You found your own happiness, your own bliss within. And there's certain things that you realize. I feel like over this past couple of days, it's possibly this past week, there's been a lot, and I feel like it has a lot to do with this shift, this shift of Pluto going into Pluto in Aquarius. I feel like this has a lot of shifting of perspectives that's happening here, and a lot of releasing. Lots of releasing, forgiving the past, forgiving yourself, mostly forgiving yourself. Because I feel like that's the real forgiveness, is forgiving yourself. So congratulations, Libra. You are in a state of forgiveness. You are in a state of release, of letting go, of surrendering, of it is what it is, of acceptance. And the fact that you are in the state of acceptance, it leads you to this yes. This yes is a victory. Something is yours. It's a manifestation. It's a desire that's coming towards you. You want to know why this desire is automatically coming towards you? Because now it got space. Now you have space. Now you have room to hold it. You can't hold your desires if you're holding on to all your hurts. Bag lady. Bag man. You say you can't hurry up because you got too much stuff. For some of you guys, okay, let's see what this lust and this sexual imagery, sexual energy, sexual chemistry, or just lusting, going into your devilish, not devilish, but let's just say animalistic nature. Okay, so this sexual energy is some sexual energy with a person is a part of the reason for a spark that you have with them. It's the reason why there's a spark that you have with them. And this is the same sexual energy that's coming from like a past life. Oh, this is deep. Libra, this is deep. Okay, so for some of you guys, you've had the same sexual energy. You had the same sexual whatever, same sexual chemistry or pattern or non-committal energy even in a past life. And there's a need for you to focus on repeated patterns. Yes, and this is so crazy because yes, something feels so good. You see the sparks flying, and this is where you are, and the sparks flying in this chemistry, but it's coming from some type of forbidden, non-committal, just lusting type of energy. Not saying both people aren't lusting each other, but there's some type of lesson here that you had to learn, that you told yourself you would learn this time. And there's a lot of repeated patterns. So for some of you guys, you could be going into situations, or you may put yourself into situations because of lust, because of sex. Cling on to situations. I also feel like that there's a person who has sexual chemistry with a person, but they're hoping that this is a soulmate. They're hoping that this is like their twin flame, when the chemistry probably is only sexual. And this could be something that you've done in your past life. This brings a lot of confusion, a lot of mistakes, just a lot of, this is a, also this is a blocked intuition too. It depends on where you are. Shit, Lord knows I've been there. It's like the chemistry that you have with the person is sexual and it's non-committal. And this may be something that you want. You may want some type of committed energy. You may want chemistry in another area instead of just sex. But this is a repeated pattern. This is a lesson. It seems like deja vu. For some of you guys, you may feel like you're falling in love with the same type of person over and over and over again. And it's a pattern that you have to correct. And once you course correct on the inside, it's something that you're craving and you're searching for on the inside, but it's showing up as sexual energy. But there's something that you're craving on the inside. And I don't know, maybe that's the only way that you know how to express this energy. It could be through sexual energy, but it's something that you're craving on the inside that you have to course correct because it's not giving you your outcome. And I'm getting like somebody struggled with this in their past life. Like they struggle with it. But now I feel like you know a little bit more. Now you know better, or you know more, or also I'm getting the energy is that Libra, you need to focus on the love that you do have in your life. You need to focus on the victories, the wins that you do have in your life, all of the great things. You need to focus on the cup being half full instead of half empty. You also need to focus on your wins. Count your blessings. You are very, very blessed. You've been winning. There's a lot of wins that you've done. Like you've won something. I feel like whoever is pulled to this reading, you won something over the course of 2 weeks, and you didn't really quite celebrate it. And there's need for you to focus on that a little bit more. Focus on where the area where you are getting your yeses, where things are going in your favor, where you are manifesting your desires, because you are manifesting. So there was a past, some type of increase. For some of you guys, there was some type of increase that you got. Okay. You're feeling yourself. Okay, so there was some type of increase in income that you had in the past that brought about these intense feelings of security. It could have also brought intense feelings of fear for some of you guys, but it's definitely got this intense feelings of security. It could be confidence. You could feel like you've accomplished something, and there's a need for you to focus on that instead of the fear. And I was just talking about focus on your wins, focus on the things that are going right in life. And it just may course correct all those other things that are going wrong. Or you just may realize that the things that are going wrong, you just don't really have that much energy or that much, focus in it. So it kind of like disappears. It's like it kind of just gets out of your way. But I feel like that there was some of you guys were making more money in the past. So and it brought about these intense feelings. And these intense feelings made you look at yourself in a higher stature. You may have seen the highest version of yourself. Maybe you're doing something that you want to do, or you're making the amounts that you want to make. Or this could be you showing up in life and doing the things that you really want to do. You having the energy to do the things that you want to do. You having good energy, good health. And this is you focus on feeling yourself. For some of you guys, you need to focus on being 100% confident, have that nose up in the air. You are the shit, okay? That's what you need to focus on, like, period. Like, that is what you need to focus on. Like, you are the shit. This thing is about you. You did it. You did it. For some of you guys, there is a man. I see facial hair. There's a male that you feel like, I feel like you're putting too much pressure on yourself, or you're looking at yourself different. You are wondering how this man sees you through their own eyes, and it's not good. This man does not see you that way. And there's a need for you to start seeing yourself in a different light, so it could change the perception of how you think other people see you. Because you think other people see you how you see yourself. So that needs to change. And I feel like there was some type of increase in the past, and it brought about these feelings where you were feeling yourself. Spirit is like, tap into that type of energy. Yeah, you were getting flowers, supports, gifts. I don't know. Maybe you were supporting yourself. Maybe someone was supporting you. And you felt so good. You treated yourself differently. You talked to yourself differently. You woke up in the morning on like some type of different energy. And all that is energy. You can tap into that anytime. Sometimes we feel like we have to have something going right in our life for us to feel bliss. No. We just have to want to feel bliss. We could just tap into that energy of feeling bliss. But yeah, focus on feeling yourself. What else is coming out for Libra? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got the King of Pentacles coming out. Hard work. Hard work. Somebody's hard work in the past has led them to a chariot, but it's not like a chariot like all my hard work and it crumbled. No, I feel like the goal of the King of Pentacles was to actually knock down the tower in the first place. The tower is down, so it may seem a little rocky, but what you need to worry about is the victory. What you're focused on is the chariot. What got you here is your hard work, the King of Pentacles type of energy. Staying to a task, staying focused, staying honorable, staying loyal, staying committed, staying dedicated to a certain type of task. And then also the King of Pentacles is very smart, very loyal, very fatherly, very protective, just good. Just an actual gentleman. That is what the King of Pentacles is. And it's like all of this energy and all of this hard work, and then just your natural energy has led to a false foundation crumbling. And I feel like that was the goal, was to get rid of this false foundation, because I feel like you'll be able to know the King of Pentacles is about energy. needs is good energy around. The King of Pentacles is not going to hang around a whole bunch of vampire energy and expect to get things done. The King of Pentacles knows about keeping good energy around and being in the good places, and also about like being in the wrong places at the wrong time. So I feel like the King of you could have definitely spotted this tower miles away, and now you're in the crumbling of it. So now you're watching the effects of something crumble down. But what you do need to be focused on is the victory, because you set out a goal, you got it done. You may be in the mess of things or in the thick of things right now, but the fact is that you were able to get something done, and you were able to keep your integrity in a false foundation. When everyone was walking around without integrity, when everyone was walking around treating people however, no grace, no integrity, no nothing, you were able to keep that integrity. You were able to stay solid, and you win. So this is like for somebody who thinks, I know the world thinks that good guys finish last, but in this case, the good guy finishes first. Everyone else crumbles down. The good guy and his integrity, that's what the Chariot is about. Being integral, making the right decisions, having a nice level-headed way of thinking, treating people with respect and grace. That actually gets you to where you want to be faster. I was just talking to a person. I was like, you can always tell that when a person really has wealth on the inside, because they treat people good. Those people who feel like they have money or they have whatever and they treat people so like the scum of the earth, I feel like those are those people who are broke on the inside. They really don't have it. They could be faking to make it. They feel like that they need all of this stuff because they feel empty on the inside. But those people who actually are full, and you know real wealth and you know real richness when you see it, they treat people with care. They treat people very, very kind. And that's just what I've noticed just by just being around like very powerful people. And you see people, they may have the accolades and everything, but they're just mean and nasty. And then you see the CEO come through and like, do you need anything? You need something? I'm like, the CEO acting better than the, okay. And that's just CEO vibes. That's just the vibes of the CEO. This is he don't got to fake it to make it. He don't have to treat anybody any type of way to make him seem like he's powerful, because the CEO doesn't feel inferior. So this is just a reminder that integrity does win in the end. Integrity does win in the end. Okay, the tower does crumble. A false foundation will not stand. It does crumble. For some of you guys also, there's a need for you to realize that there is a false relationship that's crumbling in the victory of another relationship. This is a dynamic duo. There's victory of some type of great relationship. There could have also been some threats, or somebody who could have been threatened by you get exposed. So there's some threats that are exposed here. But good guys do finish last. Don't let nobody tell you. I mean, good guys do finish first. Don't let nobody tell you that the good guys don't finish and you have to be mean or you have to be whatever to get it, because the universe is going to give you exactly what you give it. You can't cheat the universe now. All right, let's see. What else is coming out? What they say, the meek shall inherit the earth. Oh, a pregnancy. Okay, so right now you're a star. I get money, I'm a star. Pure luck in all endeavors. Wow. So someone, because of a pregnancy or a birth or a new beginning in the past, it brought you to this star quality. You do have this type of star quality about you. You can possibly be the center of attention. Everyone could be looking at you. And right now there's a need for you to focus on all of the luck, the pure luck in all endeavors. I'm telling you, like, besides this sexual chemistry and kind of like falling over in the same thing, there's a need for you to realize and focus on the luck in your life, the things that are happening good, the good choices that you've made, the wins in your life. Focus on all of those types of energy. So there is a new beginning that's bringing you to this level of stardom, this level of center of attention type of energy. And there's need for you to focus on all of the luck. So there was a lucky pregnancy or a lucky seed that you planted, and all of the luck, like this rains down on everything. Somebody has a lucky seed, or someone planted a lucky seed in the past. Or you could have had a baby. So babies bring lots of blessings coming towards you. All right, this is our last pull here. Let's see what's coming through. All right, so for some of you guys, there's some type of pleasant conditions, or in the past there were some type of pleasant conditions at home, within a relationship, within a marriage, within a committed relationship, a friendship even. Now things are turning. You're in a space right now where things aren't so peachy, where things aren't so good, where things aren't within a relationship or at home. It could be things happening with kids or in a friendship. Like things aren't like, you may not be, you probably aren't spending enough time, or maybe you aren't agreeing or on the same page with another person, and things are definitely going downhill. So you're at a crossroads. However, there's still an intense feeling of love, or an intense feeling of happiness, or an intense feeling of safety, or an intense feeling of, you know, this person gets me, or an intense feeling of friendship that you still have towards this type of person. You still have this energy towards maybe the relationship. You still love the relationship. This doesn't mean that the relationship ends just because you're going through some type of hard time. So for some of you guys, you could be used to people walking out on you, or abandonment issue when things get tough, but this just isn't that. There's a need for you to focus on your strong feelings of love that you have, intense feelings of love, even in the midst of things aren't working out. Even when this person is not doing the things that you want them to do, or they're not meeting you halfway, or they're not understanding you, you still love a person a lot, and that is what you need to focus on, that love, okay? A lot of times we get we don't want to focus on that love because we want to do what's right, and we don't want to feel like we're getting taken advantage of, and we want to be combative, and we want to say how we feel and say what we, you know, what's going on. But there's a need for you to focus. There's some intense love. I feel like there could just be a hiccup that's going on. The love is not going. There is no love lost. This is just at a crossroads. It happens. Relationships go through things, even friendships, even siblings, families go through things, marriages go through things, parents and children, they go through things. You go through hard times, and there's a need for you to realize that you still love a person and focus on that love. I do feel like this could be from a person who has some type of abandonment issues, and who gets ready to leave when the going gets tough, because you're used to people walking out on you when the going gets tough, so you try to beat someone to it. So I do feel like that there's a need for you to focus on this intense love, and things will work out. The house always ensures that even if the present condition is like unfortunate events, okay? Even if the present conditions are unpleasant, the future will be very, very pleasant. So you had this optimism in the past. All you need to do is tap back into that optimism. Tap back into that positive energy. Tap back into being the person who is, you know, manifest words of affirmation. Get into a better energy. You have the power to change a whole situation around. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right here. I have what was I saying? I just lost my train of thought. But I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates with you. If this reading resonates, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.